Today I am out at Idlewild, host of the LWS Open. And today we have one goal in mind, and that is to break 70 out here at Idlewild. The course is currently in tournament condition, minus a few basket placements here, but it is sure to put up a fight in the condition that it's in. I'm Kelly, and welcome to Breaking 70. All right, folks. Hole 1 out here at Idlewild is going to be 638 feet, par 4. Really open fairway here. We just want to make sure that we get something down there a decent amount. We're just going to start out with a forehand here. I know a lot of players go backhand, but my forehand is by far the better shot for myself. Sit. Oh, big skip over towards that tree. We'll be in a decent spot down there. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Idlewild. Thank you all so much for tuning in here and hanging out with me today. Last time we were out here, I believe we were able to actually hit that 70 mark that we were looking for, and we're gonna try and do it here again today. Now, there are a couple changes out here on the course with a couple new holes as well as a couple new basket placements. So the course is a little bit different than what you've seen in the past, but the course is in excellent condition still from the tournament. But we're gonna take a look and see where our first drive is here, try and get up and down for a birdie to start out this round. A lot shorter than I would have liked, but that's okay. I'm gonna take the same force again and try and pump this thing out there. Wow, everything's a little short today, but that's okay. As long as we stay away from the bogeys, we should be all right. Yeah, my power's just not here. It's really early in the morning. Still trying to wake up a little bit. Should be able to get up and down here. Sit. Okay. Should be able to make that putt for par. All right, let's knock this one down. There we go. I will take that par all day to start out. We'll move on to hole 2. One thing I will say out here with these breaking series, especially out here at Idlewild, is I have to play my game. It's very, very easy to come out here, watch the pros, and then try and do exactly what they do. But I just know I'm not at that level. So as long as I play my game out here today, we should be able to get close to breaking that 70 mark that we're looking for. Let's move on to hole 2 here and see what we can do. All right, guys, on to hole 2 here. Now, this is another par 4, 509 feet. You ideally just want to have a nice tee shot, get out to the open past all of these trees and have a nice second shot towards the super, super dangerous green that we have here on hole 2. All right, taking that same force that we did on hole 1. This is like my go-to force, just that nice 4-claw force. Get off that tree. Okay, we should be in a decent spot there. Gave it a little bit too much height, but we'll have to see what we have once we get up there. What's going on, guys? Unfortunately, I have to interrupt the video really fast and let you know that the next set of clips that you're about to watch, holes 2 through, I believe, the end of 7. Unfortunately, the microphone that I typically wear out on the course came undone in my pocket, and there's unfortunately no audio at all for the clips of holes 2 through 7. I greatly apologize about this and understand how this can affect watching the video, but what I'm gonna do on these holes 2 through 7 is I'm actually just going to be doing a voiceover of what's going on out during the round and explaining the types of shots that I'm throwing. But I just want to thank you guys first and foremost for even taking the time to watch the video. You guys have been showing me so much support over the last year, and I am super thankful to all of you. But let's get back into the video now. All right, first voiceover on the channel here. We're jumping right into our second shot here on hole 2. Typically in this situation, if I end up short like this, I'm just gonna lay it up like you're seeing here. You really want something to get towards the path that you're seeing right there. And for this shot on this hole, this is one of the most difficult greens out at Idlewild. So you see me looking at the disc, and unfortunately, I pushed that too far to the left side and skip OB. So we're gonna have to take a drop right there, and I'm just pitching this up under the basket just because I don't want it to skip away at all anymore. So we'll just have a drop-in bogey here, unfortunately, on hole 2. I've lost quite a few discs on this hole, actually. It's super unfortunate. Lost my go-to wasp on here. But we're moving on to the new hole 3 here, which is a par 4, 656 feet, and it's pretty much a dogleg directly to the right. I'm just throwing my force here, trying to get something over to that right side. And as long as you push through those trees and get something over there, you should be in a decent spot. I end up actually a lot shorter than I want to be and have a tree in the way. But I'm just going to take my new pastry dice force that's a little bit more stable. And end up, unfortunately, hitting that tree right in front. I put a little bit too much height on it. And now we're pretty much just going to have to pitch up to the basket. So I'm just taking my Glow Z zone here and going to have to push something through this bamboo stuff that you're seeing here. And I end up having a really good third shot there. And have to hit a pretty big putt, I would say, probably about 25-30 feet still to convert on the par here. So we were able to hit that, which I was super stoked about. And we are going to move on to the next hole here, which is hole 4. So hole 4 is a new hole to the layout at Idlewild this year. It's going to be a par 4, 722 feet, and you have 2 water carries here. So I'm taking an older force here, trying to turn this thing over and stay away from that right side. But unfortunately, the disc hyzer's out towards that right side, and it isn't in a super great spot. So we're going to have to lay something up here with my ESP Luna. So you just want something in the middle there to ideally look through this gap that you're seeing here. I'm taking my force just to make sure that we make it over this water carry that's just below the tree line here. Taking a look and hoping to see that I make it over. And we do. Just past pin high here to save the par. Still got a little bit of work to do here. I'm telling you right now that I switched over my putting putters to CT Lunas now. I apologize about the camera blurring out here. I promise it'll get better here in just a second. Off the top of the basket, unfortunately, just sent that one a little bit too high. So we'll have to clean this up here to walk away with a bogey, unfortunately. Moving on to hole 5 here. Now, this one is a par 3, 432 feet. I have always played this hole for par. And just throwing my captain's raptor over there so that we stay away from the water on the left. And just unfortunately threw it a little bit too high. In a really unfortunate spot here just because of this tree. And now have to try and get up and down with my second run buzz here. I tried to throw this thing off to the right side a little bit more, and it starts to leak over to the left side towards the water, which is super dangerous. We fortunately got super lucky, and all the stuff that you're seeing there caught the buzz. I'm really not sure if this is OB or not. You can let me know in the comment section down below. I just played it for what it was and had to try and hit this putt to get up and down, and unfortunately hit the front of the cage here. Just have to clean that up and walk away with the bogey on this hole. Hole 5 is definitely one of the tougher holes out here on the front 9 for me. So now we're moving on to hole 6 here, which is one of my favorite holes out here at Idlewild. Going to take my force here on this par 4, 555 feet. Just throw something out towards that tree line and hope that the disc doesn't carry too far over to the right side where that right tree line is. If we stay off that right tree line, we should have a decent look towards an approach shot here, which is a little tunnel shot that you're going to see me go through. Threw this thing on a little bit too much hyzer and was really hoping that it was going to sit down and not go into the OB creek right in front of the green that you're going to see. So we have an opportunity to hit a birdie here just outside of the OB and the green. Knock that one down. I wish you guys could have heard my reaction, especially after hitting that, just because the round hasn't been going all that great so far. At this point, I realized that the microphone isn't plugged in, and I plugged that back in, and now it's time to get back to the video how they normally are. All right, folks, you're probably jumping back into the video now. Can actually hear my voice. We're gonna move on to hole 7 here after hitting that huge birdie. I was really stoked about that. I wish you guys could have heard my actual reaction. This one is a par 4, 484 feet. Super demanding tee shot here. All right, gonna take the captain's raptor here. This tee shot is probably one of the more demanding tee shots on the course. Push. I may have made it over there. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to take a look and see once we get over there. All right, for the safety of the camera, I had to put you guys pretty far back there. We ended up in like not a great spot, but not a bad spot. Right now I'm feeling pretty broken in this breaking series out here at Idlewild. All right, that was not the greatest approach shot there. Luckily we hit that tree up there. Be right in the middle of the fairway. All right, as you can see, we still got a bit of work left to do here. I'm gonna take just a zone shot and throw this thing up there. Sit. Should be able to hit that putt there. Let's try and knock down this putt here. Well, that's just how it's going out here today. Cannot catch a break out here today at Idlewild. It is definitely showing its teeth. Let's move on to the next hole. All right, on to hole 8 here. This one's gonna be a par 5, 638 feet. I'm gonna try and turn something over here with my force, just end up in a decent spot. Oh my goodness. Took the most local route that you could take possibly, but we made it out of the gap. Not sure what we'll have for a second shot, but I'll take it. Got a little gap that we can go through. We really got to simplify the game right now. I think I'm just trying to do too much. Throw something up there, put it out into the open, have another easy shot here. Sit. Nice, let's go. That's been our best shot of the day. Wow, that's a huge confidence booster there. That Raptor flew very, very nice. Really nice shot there. Like I said, simplified the game. Gonna take this new Glow Jawbreaker Zone, Ben Callaway edition from Ledgestone. All right, not the greatest shot, but it skipped up there pretty well. Should be able to hit that putt. Ended up in a decent spot here, skipped up pretty far. Just got a little bit of work left to do. Nice, let's go. That's a huge confidence booster there. Yeah, that's a big birdie there on that par 5. Big confidence booster heading into 9. All right, gonna give you guys a quick score update. Through everything that has happened, even with not playing all too well, we are able to still be at only +2 right now. Hasn't felt like the greatest round out here, so to be +2, I am absolutely stoked on that. We're gonna move into hole 9 here. This is a par 3, 258 feet. This is a birdie opportunity here. Definitely gotta take advantage of it. All right, gonna take the ESP Raptor here. Oh my goodness, local route. Oh, we took the local route there and then ended up hitting a tree just after. I thought that was gonna make it through that gap. We're gonna have a tough looking putt from there. Interesting putt here. I wish we would have missed this. We would have probably skipped up towards the basket. I don't think I can give this a run. We're just gonna lay this thing up there, walk away with the par. Let's knock this one down. Walk away with par on the last hole. There it is. There's a great putt to end the round. Wow, what a battle it has been out here on this front 9 at Idlewild. Wow, we definitely got to pick up the pace on the back 9. Well guys, that is going to wrap up the front 9 out here of breaking 70 at Idlewild. That front 9 was very, very interesting and very difficult to say the least. We did not get off the tee very well, and I think got a little lucky out here in some situations, but either way, we'll take it. We were able to pick up 2 birdies out here on this front 9 and ended up taking, I believe, 4 bogeys. So that's gonna put us at +2 here on the front 9, which for how we're playing right now, I'll take that all day. But if you did enjoy the video out here, make sure that you leave a like down below. Let me know in the comment section what you think that you could shoot on this front 9 out here at Idlewild, and make sure that you hit that subscribe button because we're gonna be bringing you more videos. Thanks again, we'll see you in the next one.